for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait! What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Lyune for ages and...
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of.
Where are we going?
To visit an...
Sorry.
Hello, I'm HuTao,
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be...
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So...
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor...
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Hyman thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
The key here is consumer psychology. New stock at Lyune Mix. Senua Kiosk. Please go for classic edition.
And you are?
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about...
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might...
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits you.
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business
Then what was it exactly? Trauma?
No. The business development ended after the I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor was going to start healing people? Or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng funeral parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Time to go.
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid...
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng funeral parlor in place of... And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find... Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden him.
Wong Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're at...
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng funeral parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something... Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors... I think that it's a curse, right?
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. the vengeful spirits of the gods who fell, and if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying the symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse.
Hold your horses, both of you.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me!
All right, don't panic. Leave it to me. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need...
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the big G.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
What mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friend's turned into an evil spirit. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the... I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. And the best way to do that is to make a great show.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary...
Makes sense. But why...
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were that resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook the plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the... Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral.
Paimon didn't see that coming.
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient... Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop. You're finally here! We just finished our... Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you, but don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fun.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly... All right, let's get down to business. Michael...